Okay, so my dad just watched the last video that I made with my face, and he seemed to not really understand what I was getting at first. I explained it to him, but I'm not just gonna leave it at that. I'm going to explain very in depth what I was talking about. So, Dad, for these papers are not the finished game that I'm going to upload onto itch.io. These are the prototypes for me to test out the game, and for me to like test out the visuals and everything, like with my little Crayola drawings. So these prototypes are entirely for personal use. I'm the only one that'll get this version. But the actual versions that will go onto itch.io are going to take RPG Maker to make. I talked about how I'm not going to use RPG Maker to make games anymore, but that's only true for video games. I'm not going to use it to try to make full video games anymore unless I want to make like a visual novel type thing, but I am going to use it to help me make my games. Here we have the RPG Maker map maker. So here I'm going to build just a random thing. I'm just going to so see, in RPG Maker, you can use this map maker to style your map however you want. Now, these are the stock tiles because this is a new project file I made, but when I actually use it, and this is what I was planning to do before when I was going to keep using RPG Maker anyways, I was going to replace all of these stock graphics with my own art, because that's what everyone does with RPG Maker games. And so with my games, all I need to really do is replace these stock graphics with my own graphics. And then from there, all I have to do is use this map maker to create my own map. And that's why I'm drawing the maps on here. Like, that's one of the reasons, because I want to get like a look for what it should look like before I make the polished version in RPG Maker. You can save the image of your map. Oh, and you can even scale it to different sizes. And then from there, you could print it out. And since I'm going to be using digital art that I draw instead of the stock graphics, that means that I'll be able to make a very polished, good-looking like product. Now, this is my itch.io page. I recently cleaned it up. I recently like took off the old RPG Maker games that I had on there, because I didn't like how they were coming out. I was making them fast, and overall, the reason why I'm not going to use it to make digital video games anymore is because it was very like difficult for me to figure out how to get it working without bugs. B, there was a bug that kept ruining everything at random, and I couldn't do anything to fix it or prevent it. And C, I realized that the games that I want to make, and since my games are based on the series that I'm doing, the type, like the way they function would be hard to replicate in RPG Maker without losing like vital elements of it. So I realized that my ideas are better for tabletop games, board games, those kind of things, which is why I'm now switching to doing that. And if I go here, physical games, you can upload physical games, and you can make them like specifically print and play games. So all of these games that you see here, they are printable. We have card games, you can world build with this one. There's like all sorts of things. itch.io is not just for video games. itch.io is for any game that you want to upload. As long as you have a file to upload, you can upload a game. So how it works is that I would upload the PDF files for my board games that I create. I create the actual board and the cards and everything using the RPG Maker map making thing and my own graphics. So I'd be able to upload them to itch.io. And from there, people can easily download them and print them. RPG Maker has a lot of sound effects that I am actively using in my videos. So that's another reason why I'm still gonna like have the engine. I'm not gonna get rid of it because I kind of need those sound effects. I'm going to make 2 versions on my itch.io page for each game. I'm gonna make a version that is colorless, that is free, that anyone can download for free, and if they want to, they can like color it or whatever. But then I'm going to also make a fully colored version which will maybe come with like some extra elements as well. And so the colored version will be a few dollars to like buy. And I'm probably going to add some extra content into there as well for the colored version, so that you are getting a little more than just a colored version. So yeah, hopefully all of that makes sense. Hopefully you understand, because I needed you to understand. Hopefully you get it now, Father. If you have any more questions, just comment them down below. I'll try to answer them, but please make sure to actually press comment, Dad, because I know you forgot to do that. But anyways, everyone who watched this video, bye-bye. I'll see you in the next one.